Sounds like our mics are working. All right, looks like we already got the chat going. All right, we got a treat for everyone tonight. Jose Loma versus Johnny Bass. Race to 15, 10 ball.
You know of anybody that wants that side action? No?
It's 2K in the middle?
Huh?
2K in the middle?
Yeah, 2K. I'm not.
Race to 15, winner breaks 2K in the middle. Good little match tonight. Little gap in the Fargo ratings. Jose's a little higher ranked, but Johnny Bass jumping in the ring with a lot of different players in the Denver Metro. Here goes the coin flip. Looks like Jose won the flip. Rack your own. They're not using Magic Rack. So you'll see probably a lot of inconsistencies to the break. Not a lot of people, I don't think we've had a match where they use the template for the 10 ball. You get a lot truer break on the 10 ball break with a template. And here we go. Lucas Taylor, what's going on? Thank you. That I know we took the cameras. One of the cameras is from the big table. I just had that discussion with the other day, but it's ordered. Should be here January. Okay. So Jose is going to scratch on the first break, and actually a pretty decent break. Going back to his last match that I remember pretty well, he played Larry Romero and had a real tough day breaking in that set. I think that was one of the main reasons why Larry Romero took that match down. So hopefully that doesn't mess with him a little bit, because he really did have a really tough day breaking. Scooter's in the booth with me.
Hey everybody.
So yeah, Scooter, last time Jose was in action against Larry Romero, man, he had a real tough day breaking the 10 ball. And I thought that was a huge part of why he didn't win the match. All right, so Johnny takes the combo. Interesting. I think he felt like he can control it pretty good. Little bump here is good. Nothing wrong with that. He can pocket this 2 ball. He can play to the center of the table just above the spot and play the 3 in the side for that angle to come down for the 4. Or you might want to just go up and down, just back to the center of the table. But you want to get the proper angle on the 3 to get on the 4 ball. Interesting play here. If he goes all the way back down. Oh, he's going to play it in the side. I like that play. I like that play. Just it's a natural. You don't have to do much there, and it's natural from the 3 to the 4 now. And this rack's setting up real good for Johnny Bass if he gets on this 5 ball. Uh-oh. Ooh. Can he see it? Close. If he can see it, this should be the rack here with the 6 and the 7. How the 6, 7, 8 play to each other is. He's looking at it.
I don't know if he can see enough to make it.
If he can, I like drawing my cue ball back below the 8 and sending the 4 ball 2 rails up table. He can see it though.
He can see it just fine.
So, very good. Now we can just go forward down to the end rail, which should play at 2 rails, You don't want to just slow roll us in, get down to the second rail just like that. So you got a stop shot on the 6. Beautiful. Perfectly played. And I want to get on the 7 as flat as I can here, Scoot. I don't want to have an angle here on the 7. I'll basically just be straight in and roll it down for the 8. I don't want to have a weird little angle there. That's fine.
Johnny agrees with you.
Yeah, that's a good little angle. He won't end up on the rail that way. I mean, if he got straight in, you might end up on the rail, but this is perfect. Preference here. Preference, you can swing it backwards or you can go forward. Looks like he's going forward, so shoot the 10 in the bottom right. Just like that. Perfect. Johnny Bass cleaned up a scratch on the break by Jose Loma, 1-0.
Nice out.
That was a nice out. Pretty clean. He almost got hooked on the 4, but he didn't. And the ball sat real nice, that rack.
Yeah. Great way to start the rounds, for sure. I mean, it's a nice little confidence builder. Get out the gate and get
No
out
doubt.
like that, for sure.
No doubt. And his speed was good.
Yeah. Speed was real good. Hit everything very
easy with a nice stroke and got to where he needed to be. And stables do play a little fast, so if you can find that speed in the beginning, it should be dialed in the rest of the set. If you guys are just joining us out there, tomorrow is our charity blind sock draw tournament. So if you have not signed up yet, we are still taking signups. 9 a.m. tomorrow, early day tomorrow. Sign up. Okay, so Johnny going with a controlled break. Oh, that's 7. Nasty. Came up on that. That's all right. Push out. 10 ball is a game. I think it's just it's a game of control the rack. Make a ball in the break. Doesn't matter if you can see it. You can control the push out. If you do have a shot without a pocket, you can put a good safety down on your first shot and try to get that ball in hand. And then obviously if you break them good and you can see that first ball, you can start stringing your racks together. Interesting. He's just going to give him a tester, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
I don't like pushing out to giving the guy a shot at the pocket. I like making him make a decision whether he's going to take on a bank or a safety. That's how I usually start my racks. Unless he's doubled up, I don't mind pushing out to a combo either.
Yeah.
This is pretty challenging, though. I mean, if you draw back a little bit, it doesn't really get you positioned. I think he's going to go forward. I think he has that little bit of angle, but the six plays big here. Oh, he stunned it. Okay. Good shot. See, this is where, excuse me, this is where this is how I like to play 10 ball here. I'm not going for early bank shots and trying to get out the 5 stuff, so I'm going to swing. I'm going to cut this 3, bring the cue ball down by the 9 and the 10 down in the end rail. See, he's going offense. I like that middle game play, jogging back and forth off of several safeties and then trying to win it. But Jose's an offensive player, and he's got a lot of offensive power. So I don't fault that either. But you do give the control back to Johnny here now in game 2.
What's he gonna do with that 5 ball?
Well, it goes in the left side pocket on your screen. We're looking at the screen. It goes in the left side. I believe that it goes in both side pockets. A little steeper cut to the right side pocket. Pretty easy shape on the 4 here, so that's what he's got to get the proper angle on the 4 to be able to get to the 5 ball. He got that little kind of funny angle. I wanted to be an inch or 2 the other way. I wanted to be below so it was natural to bring the cue ball back down. So Okay, he's going forward with this. If he can drop it down by the spot, the level of the spot, like this, he's going to catch the point. Yep. What do you like here, Scoot? Just cut. I like playing the 5. Just cut it to about the first diamond, just like that. But you got to get below. You got to get below the 9.
Yeah.
He came higher than the first diamond. If you cut
Gotcha.
the first diamond, yeah, you're just playing like a little safety on cue ball behind the 9, hiding the 5. But he sold this out pretty good here. Got to watch the 9 doesn't bump the 7 ball here. Yeah, that. Oh, okay. He's playing position on the 6.
Yeah, I got a little weird on it.
Short side here.
Thought that bump might help him a little bit more than it did, but
Oh, he's going for safe. Did not hide the 6. Give Johnny some options here. I love these kind of shots. I like going 2 rails with the cue ball. Banking the 6, 2 rails up to the right-hand corner of the pocket and swinging this real tight, the cue ball, and parking them right behind the 7. It's a pretty controllable shot. You're cutting the 6, you're swinging cue ball 2 rails tight, and if you can really get a feel for the shot, you can definitely land it on the end rail and put them right behind the 7. Looks like he's kicking. Good little shot here.
Mm-hmm.
What a shot. He's going to let him see the edge, though. Yeah. So return coming from Jose. What's up, John Dodson? How you doing tonight, sir? Looks like he's got the 6. He's got an edge here, so I don't think he'll be able to hide the 6 unless he hits it real good and it comes up behind the 9, maybe ticks off the 7. But that's super thin, Scoot. What he'll do is he'll probably, oh, he can't even see an edge, so he's kicking. Okay. I like to go 2 rails, kick and stick. I might get lucky here. I think he did.
looks like it.
Yeah, he gives a little cue tap for his good fortune. Ooh, looking at playing the 6 off the 7. 7's diamond and a half out, Scoot. I like that 7 to be a lot closer. This is such a tough play to pocket the 6 clean here if he called it off the 7. It's such a full hit. Oh, he's going to play safe. Oh, good shot. Great shot by Johnny Bass. This is what I love about 10 ball. There's usually 2 or 3 exchanges a rack if the balls are jumbled. A lot more safety play in 10 ball than there's 9 ball. That one extra ball, they always say it, that one extra ball, it's huge.
Yeah, it does make a big difference.
I think you might see Jose just nudge the 7.
I was gonna say, is that your move here?
Yeah, he's going to get ball in hand, but you're traveling the cue ball, 14 feet to try to get a good hit when you can just nudge the 7 that's right in front of you. Oh, yeah, good hit here. See what I mean? I mean, you just give him, you give him a real good look here. I mean, you're probably going to the cue ball's going to stop right there and send the 6 ball Z banking it down and hooking him up here. Looks like he's going to try to play, just like that.
Yeah.
I like the way he played that, actually.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to clip that 8. Actually, if it clips that 8, it's nice.
Bless you.
Thank you. He's still.
If he clipped the 8, he would still be hooked.
Yeah, he did play that cue
I like
ball
him.
well.
Yeah, I like him putting that cue ball close to the 10 like that. Took away a tough or an easy 1 rail kick. I think going down long rail here. Mm-hmm. He's looking at 2 rails. He's looking at the right side of the table. I'm probably this.
You like the 1?
Yeah, this way. I like kicking it this way. I'm gonna kick it with speed now. I want separation. I don't want to hang a 6 in the pocket. Missed it. So Johnny wins a little inner battle of safeties there. He's going to get ball in hand. Should be able to clean this up for a 2-0 lead. haven't hit balls in 8 days now. Kind of jonesing, watching this match. I kind of jonesing a little bit. I went to Vegas for 5 days for a poker tournament, and did not bring my pool cue. And just watching this stream, commentating, jonesing a little bit, buddy. Oh, you got the COVID, John Dodson. Sorry to hear that, dude. Get well. Get well. But I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Johnny Bass looks like really, really in control right now, if you ask me. I mean, his speed, his softness that he's playing the shots, but total control. Like just another good speed shot right there. 2-0. Johnny Bass playing well. Stephanie Ford, what up? We're excited to have you tomorrow. That'll be fun. It's going to be a packed house here tomorrow. What's up, Manny Burrows? Yeah, the sock draw tournament's pretty fun tournament. Really fun tournament, actually. Kayla and her crew are in the building right now getting prepared, and they do such an amazing job with the raffles and all the gifts that are going to be raffled off. We got a lot of cool stuff. They just put their heart and soul into it, Scoot. That's what
they do. It's just so much work they do behind the scenes, and it's big credit to those guys for all that they're doing.
The spirit of the holidays, and it's Kayla just does a really, really good job of communicating the spirit, right?
Yeah.
Spirit of giving.
All right, well, you got a 4-ball to go.
Once again, he made a ball though, and he controls where he wants to push the ball. This is my favorite part of the game. I'm just not gonna lie. I mean, breaking and running racks is fun too, and you got a good break going. But I love the technical part and the strategy part of 10-ball like this, and pushing somewhere where you dissect kind of the table, and then you push somewhere where obviously it's going to be a real tough shot to pocket the ball if he even has a pocket. But the other side of it is pushing to where you're confident to come off an edge and hide the cue ball. So there's that plan. I love that part of it. Josh Ramey, what's up, dude? Skylar Gilbert, what's up? Oh, that don't count. Okay, so Johnny's going to be sewed up right here. Jose will throw this 1-ball down table and try to. This is where, when you're this close to that ball, both balls, you want to freeze them. See, I don't think he took much time. You want to. This is that little bit of like 3 inches right there. That's huge to me. Like, especially early in a set, getting the speed down and freezing him on the 3. Like that's a necessity to get ball in hand here. Yeah, he gave him an easy
inside. Yeah, this is an
easy
easy way
hit
to get this. Yeah.
So Johnny could get lucky off the hit, right? He made a hit. He didn't really hide the 1, but tied up the 5, right? Yeah. Tied up the 5-ball. Yeah, like when I'm in a match like that, I mean, it's everything. That little bit of safety is important to the 10-ball, making the 10-ball for the win for me. Putting him on the ball, freezing him, and getting my speed and my execution down to exactly where I want it to be.
Yeah, I don't think Jose's speed's quite there yet. I think he was trying to get that over there behind the 9-ball at the cue ball.
Yeah,
didn't quite get there.
Well, he was playing a 2-way. He was trying to make the 1 in the side too, so he missed that. Johnny's gonna okay. So, I mean, the cue ball is gonna be down below the 9 here. Little funny though, because he's jacked up on the 7, right? So it's kind of a little harder to judge with the elevated cue with all that left spin.
Now, do you go after the 5 and the 6 and break this out with the cue ball, or
No,
do you?
no, 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 no. Excuse me. But you got to make sure you don't hit the 3 in front of the corner pocket. That's a good shot here. That's a good shot. Lets him see it, but you got the 3 ball down table, Scoot. You got the 5 and the 6 tied up. So
Yeah, I like the shot. I like the.
I like kicking at this. I like kicking and sending the 3 ball kick and stick here. Looks like he's going to thin it.
A little harder with the cue
Yeah,
ball.
that's okay though. The cue ball's Johnny can't shoot at the 3 here. You can't shoot at the 3 with the 5 ball where it is.
Yeah.
So job well done. Now Johnny's got some pressure to make sure he doesn't give him a layup on the 3 ball. A layup on the bar table, you can get your cue ball to the 5 probably somewhere. So he wants to play the cue ball down table. Look at this. This is going to be beautiful right here. Beautiful shot by Johnny.
Wow, that's a great shot.
This is the part I love, dude. I love trying to, jogging for position to get the first look at the 5 ball or the first look at ball in hand or something. The in between game. Okay, so guess what? Johnny wins. He's going to go 2 rails. So I'm going to play this 2 rails underneath the 9 and right into the 5-6 with pretty decent speed. Unless the 5 goes, he's looking at the 5 goes. But pretty tough to get that angle on the 5 from here, I think.
Yeah, it looks.
So I would play for a connection on the 5-6. Not that way either. I would have gone 2 rails underneath Scoot and played with some speed and opened them up and rolled the dice a little bit. It was a very controllable shot. I mean, with that angle, that's like one of the easiest shots to control your spin and going into the corner pocket, right corner pocket, 2 rails into the 5-6. So he's in trouble now. He's going to try to kick this 3 rails. No rail, though. He's a little unfortunate there. No rail, ball in hand. John Baca, shout out to John Baca. Happy birthday. Jose didn't see that it didn't connect with the rail, and Johnny Bass told him ball in hand. Good sportsmanship there.
All right, there's a chance for Jose to kind of get a chance at the table. I don't think he's really had one yet.
Yeah, with the balls in the open like this. Yeah, he's pretty deadly in the open court. Shape from the 9 to the 10. You preference here if you want to swing it 2 rails out, draw it out, or flat, but I like drawing it 2 rails. A little short. You'll be all right, though.
Ball rolled further than I thought it was going to. It looked like it was going to really slow down mid table.
2-1.
All right, I'm going to go look around.
I think Nina's comment was making fun of you,
I
Scoot.
think she's probably making fun of me for sure.
I'm almost positive. Yeah. 2-1. Okay, let's see. Jose changed his break up a little bit. All right, he made the 10 and the 1. 10 does not count. They play 10 ball must go last. So the 10 ball will spot up, and he will not have a shot at the 2 ball. It's going to be... So he pushed out to just a sliver of the 2. I think I'm going to hand this back. It's too risky. I think I'm gonna give this back. So, you know, you come off the 2, you could scratch, and it's real tough to hide it. I mean, you got to be real good here to just thin it, and then I'm thinking he's going to try to get behind the 9 ball. If he can hit it with speed and not scratch, he can cut this 2 into the 8. 2 ball sits right where the 2 ball end up sitting where the 8 is now, and then find the cue ball 2 rails back to almost where it's sitting right now. But got to just make sure you miss that 9. It's tricky. You hit the 2 just a little too fat here. You could scratch. He's calling the 8. And okay, he's going offense. I don't blame him. The safety is just as hard as the shot. Maybe try to make something happen here. So he's jacking up. Okay. So he's going to run this cue ball into the 9. Yeah, kind of a flyer right there. And I think he came up with maybe a little half ball hook here. Now, if Johnny can see this 2, it's straight in. If he can't see it, he's got to have to come off the edge of the 2 and create maybe some defense here. But the way he's getting down on it, it looks like he can shoot it straight in. Stop shot. And 3 balls right there. Big shot here. This could be the shot of the rack. Oh, just caught the point in the corner. Okay, if I'm Jose, I'm not trying to do anything tricky here. I want to land between the gap, between the 5 and the 7. Give myself a look at this 3 ball, because the 6, it's going to be tough to get the cue ball back out. I just didn't. You had to do too much there. The traffic. Avoid the 6. I thought you could go forward there and just come up, track up the table a little bit. There's that gap between the 5 and the 7, and I thought that was the easiest place to play position there. A little unfortunate. I mean, if he gets to the side rail over there, he can see the 3. So preference. Looking at kicking this 2 rails. Look at the shot. Oh, what a shot. Gotta give it. All right, our fire button's working. I think I missed a couple on Johnny too, but that's the first one of the night, folks. And that was a 2-rail kick shot from Jose Loma. What a shot there. And he's got shape. Long shot here. He's got an angle. 5 ball sits a little funny though, right? You almost got to get straight in on that 5 to be able to pocket it without scratching him inside. What a shot. Jeff Chichester. What's up, brother? Johnny Becker will be here in about 40 minutes here or so. We haven't got the total tutorial with the Death Star command ship here. That would definitely have been a replay. And I don't want to touch anything in the booth right now because I don't want to lose this. I mean, there's so many buttons, and we're still working on going to class with Johnny Becker. But Jeff Chichester, that definitely would have been a replay. The budgetroof.com replay. You guys will be seeing that a lot, and that is our good friend and part of the pool community, Jeff Chichester's company. He has sponsored our stream, and he will be the official instant replay sponsor for the stream going for the rest of time, I would imagine. Budgetroof.com instant replay. Tricky shot here for Johnny, but I believe he's got to take it all the way up. Just go top easy with just a little inside spin. Should get down to the 6. Just got to make sure you make the 5. Oh, he hits it beautifully. Beautifully. There's a fire shot. That's not easy for guys out there. Wow, what a shot there. Oh, he's going to get lucky here and hit the point. That actually helped him right there. That would have came down and left him a real tough shot. I'll tell you what, if you're feeling good, you just come 2 rails. If you hit the back of the 9, you're okay here. You hit the back of the 9, 9 separates. If you hit it real juicy, you hit thin on the 9, and the cue ball tracks down table for the 8. But you got to get to the second rail behind the 9, and you're golden. Just like that. How about that, guys? That's the shot. That was built-in shape off the 9. You can play shape like that, and that was executed perfectly. Tanner Pruis, what's up, dude? Best billiard instructor west of the Mississippi, in my opinion, Tanner Pruis. If you guys don't know him, get to know him. Get him on Facebook and look for, if you want to improve your pool game, that is my pick to best improve your game. John Dobson, he didn't have a horseshoe in his whatever you put there. He played that. That was beautifully played. Nice out by Johnny Bass, 3-1. So sometimes there's balls in the way of our trying to play position, but you got to learn how to play position off the balls. Like that was all day. 2 rails, back of the 9. The natural thing that happens, the 9 goes left, the cue ball comes up table. If you hit the very bottom of the 9 now and you come in tight in the corner, the cue ball hits the bottom of the 9, stays at the bottom of the table, shoots over to the bottom left, and 9 will go straight up table. So all those, learn your caroms and your angles coming into the balls off the rails, and it'll help you play position in the future. He's so good, it looks like luck. That's a good way to look at it. But I don't think it was luck. I just don't think so. See if he can pocket 6-1. Look at these balls shooting in. And look at this layout. Johnny Bass ready to go here. The 2, 3, 4. I mean, those are layups. The 5 to the 7. This looks good. This looks really good to run here. Don't have to do much. That actually might have been the trickiest shot of the rack, how soft he had to hit that. Because sometimes when you hit it that soft, it rolls off a little, and you hit it fat, and it hangs in the pocket for Jose, but he hit it perfect. 3 to the 4. Everything's a layup here. So just a little bit of angle you want here. Draw this back. Oh, just a couple diamonds. You don't have to get perfect here. Just middle, center, right of the table, and you're good. Oh, it's perfect. Johnny's feeling it tonight, guys. I can just tell the way his speed, his speed is good. This is interesting. Do you want to go 2, 1, 2? I like hitting the 3rd rail here to control the cue ball. I don't like float shape here. And what I mean by float shape is, and that's what he did. You have a tendency to go too long or too short. I like driving that ball to and coming into the diamond and off the rail, but he's fine. He hit it good. He's okay. You can get away with that kind of position a lot more on a bar table than you can on a 9-footer. So he's okay. All right, little tricky here. I like just coming straight across for the 9, center ball. I don't like drawing too much here. I like flatten it just like that. He's feeling it, guys. That just tells me everything right there. He hit that with ease, and he hit it perfect. Skylar Gilbert, do I ever play shape off the tit on purpose? As a matter of fact, there are certain shots where you absolutely do play shape off the tit on purpose. Nice clean out a break and run. 4-1 Johnny Bass. I'm telling you what, if he makes a ball in that break, his speed is so good that if he gets the first shot, a push out or a safe or to pocket a ball, it's going to be tough to beat. Johnny Bass knows what lingers on the other side of that table now. Don't get me wrong. Jose Loma gets a shot. He can make things happen in a hurry. So Johnny controlling the table. I think that was his strategy. Make a ball in the break, control the first shot. It's tough to beat a guy that's playing well, has the speed down. If he can make a ball in the break every time, you're going to be either looking at a real tough push. He got a little fortunate there with that. Well, look at this, though. The one's going to roll up into position. Little fortunate there, but he's still at the table, and he's got a good shot on the 1. 3 ball. I see a shot already. 3 off the 5. It goes pretty easily here, too. If you can get the cue ball right down by the spot, you can actually play the 3 off the 5 and position on the 4 ball. You can also play position between the 6 and the 8 and lock him up bad, put him right on back of the 8. So there's an offense and a defensive shot built off the 3. Oh, wow, that's surprising. I thought he'd play the 1 on the side, but he said, "No, I'm going to play a little defense." But I think he sold it out here, and he bumped. Look at what he did with the 3. He bumped it into position, so it gave Jose a real good opportunity. It's a tough opener, but if he can make this 1 and get on the 2, I think he can run this rack. Andrew Drake, true story. Race to 15. I like the way he said that. Race to 15 can have several chapters. Definitely. Steve Thomas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, brother. Anthony Cataldi, what's up? How y'all doing? Happy holidays to all of y'all. Thanks for joining us on the stream. And I was going to say, you don't want to go past the straight in line here, but I think he's fine. He can play this 2 and just come middle diamond all the way straight down for shape on the 3. And if he can get shape on the 3, I predict that he will run this rack. But you got to get shape on the 3. He went this way. He's going to be hooked. He's going to be hooked. He's going to be able to see the 3, but not enough of it. I like coming straight down because let's just say you have to juice it a little bit more. You put the 4 ball in play, going 2 rails that way. Cue ball could come behind the 4. I just thought the 3 ball opened up more on a flat, coming down to the end rail and straight back down. So he's going to have to overcut this 3. It's be interesting you're just going to leave a return. Look at all the balls are down table, Scoot. So you're going to overcut the 3. The cue ball is going to be up table, but you're going to have both. If you don't hide the 3, Johnny's going to have both sides of the 3 to play safe, either over under the 5 or up under the 4 or the 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's in a tough spot here. I might kick stick here. I might kick in the 3 and putting the cue ball behind the 8. That's my shot. Just because if you thin the 3, you're going to give him a look. I just think. Did he miscue?
I don't know what happened there. He did hit the ball.
That was weird.
Yeah,
I think he might have miscued. Just how
Yeah, it was. I think if he's going to try to kick and stick it, he would have tried to kick a lot more of the ball.
That's why I thought he miscued.
Yeah.
Might see Jose go to the jump cue here. All the kicks are blocked except the 1 railer. I think you got to go one long rail here. Tough to hide the cue ball in the 3 here. If he can find the thin edge of the 3 coming down and kind of cut the 3 towards the 4, the cue ball could find its way underneath the 8 and the 5 and the 6.
Oh,
Nice hit, though.
got the hit.
Hit it full, so he came in full, looking for maybe a hide behind the 4 and the 7. He got a little fortunate there, but good hit. Johnny probably kicking to make this. Interesting here.
Yeah, I got that 7 ball tied up now.
Can he see that? I think he can cheat it. He's going rail first, so watch the traffic. The 5 and the 6 come into play here now. The 5 and the 6 come into play when you go rail first there. And he's hooked. I didn't like the rail first just because
Yeah.
the traffic over to the bottom right of your side, you know that's where the cue ball's going.
Yeah, you said as soon as you saw it.
I thought he could have spun it in and cheated the pocket and maybe drawn it out a few inches just past the 10. Oh, look at this shot.
Wow. There you go.
Wow, what a shot. Dude,
Just
that
go
was.
ahead and do that.
I
You're
mean,
fine.
with position, dude, that was sick. Jose Loma coming with it.
Now, what are we going to do about the 7 ball here, you think?
I think you'll just carry him the 10 in, scoot, and spot the 10 up, and then keep shooting. I think the carom on the 10 plays pretty easy from the proper angle. If you get up too too high on the table, you need to have a fat look at the 7. If you know it, if you can put this cue ball right on the spot right here, you're golden. Or just near the spot, right? You don't want to come up too high above the spot and have that real thin carom on the 10. It becomes way more difficult. But I think it's a hanger if you can put the cue ball just right up on the spot here. Oh, he went after it. So I think he had 2 options there. He went after a little nick on the 7 to open it up, but played enough position where he could still carom it. But it's still tricky from this.
Do you play safe here?
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. That's what he's doing. But you know what?
You got to.
That's not bad. But I think Johnny can see the edge of the 7. Johnny can bring him all the way back down table now. I don't care if he can see the 7 now. My goal is to get the cue ball frozen on the end rail all the way up and leave distance. And just let him try to play safe or go for the bank because there's only 2 balls left on the table, Scoot. So he's got to be real precise with the safety. Did you see what I was talking about, though, with the carom angle on the 7-10? Even from that spot where he was at, it was too high up on the table. You needed to be lower to get the fat part of the 7 to easily make the 10. Maybe he was stretched out and he might have got a little bit of miscue there, but people want to hide that ball all the time, but on that particular shot, I'm going to let him see the 7 because the cue ball is going to be 7 feet away. I'm going to try to get it all the way down on the end rail and then give him a very difficult save for a bank. I'm not really worried about hiding the 7 there. I actually like letting him see it. And I think maybe Johnny either miscued or he was too focused. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, he's going to get fortunate here.
I don't know.
No, actually. Oh, do you see the cue ball roll there? It might have hit a piece of chalk or something, dude.
Well,
Wow, that cue ball hit something. Unless our tables are just that bad. Oh my God.
I think it hit something.
Yeah, I'd go brush that off. It was coming up, tracking to the side of it. Well, I initially said he got fortunate here. Maybe he did get fortunate. If they're frozen, this can definitely be made. If they're not, then real tough. I would have played that easy. I mean, maybe even just to tap the bottom rail if I'm going to go that way.
Yeah, he hit it harder than I expected he would.
Tells me maybe he's not dialed in with the speed yet. Kind of letting that cue ball go like that. I wouldn't have gone up and down twice. I would have just gone up and down once. Meanwhile, Johnny's speed is on point.
Sure is.
5-1, Johnny Bass. Okay, while they're rocking the balls, let's see. Let's talk about some upcoming events we're having here, Scoot, at the bar. Obviously, we have the blind sock draw tournament tomorrow. Sign-ups at 9 a.m. and we'll get the festivities started. After we've taken sign-ups, we'll do the sock draw and the white elephant, and we are having a Calcutta. And then the week after, December 21st, we have 1,000 combined Fargo tournament. Starts at 11 a.m. December 28th, 1,100 combined Fargo tournament. So we got 1,000 followed by an 1,100, and that's that number we found to be almost the closest. With so much parity in an 1,100 tournament. Obviously, our Friday Fight Nights has taken off, and that was the number we found to be most competitive, and it has not let down at all. That's been exciting. I mean, we're on series number 7 now, tournament number 7, and every one of them could have been won by every team that entered, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, no one gave me money to say that.
No, I think you're exactly right. I mean, just so many have gone. How many have gone to overtime? How many have gone to just super close races? I mean, there's.
I mean, you talk about the Bacas,
Yep.
one and out. I think one more one and out, and then win the biggest one we've had. Well, each one has gotten bigger than the last, so it's hard to say that, that was, they won the biggest one, but they did win the biggest one. But they went from playing in this tournament several times and stayed with it and found the winner circle, and it was an amazing tournament, and they played amazing. Each series has been exciting. All the teams that made it deep, they played well, and they had some spots where they had to fight and they had to battle, and because that Scotch doubles element, you throw that in there to the 1,100. You have a high rank, a low rank. You have 2 mid ranks. It's exciting, and anybody can win.
It's a lot of drama.
It is a lot of drama. So I'm excited to get that going. I don't know if you guys are out there. It filled very quickly. We're gonna go to the drawing board and see if we can figure out a 64-man board. You got to understand the logistics of these kind of tournaments. Since we play it over months, people, the scheduling it can be a nightmare, especially in the winter months. People get sicker a little bit more. There's travel. Travel gets stalled. We have to reschedule. It can stall the tournament for, one match can stall the tournament for a month, 3 weeks to catch up. So we try our best, because there are no forfeits in the Friday Fight Nights. If you come to our players meeting, if you played in the tournament before, we hand out calendars. We do our best we can to get the schedule the way we need it. So 64. Now you're talking about 128 people. Not saying it couldn't be done, but 128 people, scheduling them on a Friday night over the course of 6 months, 4 months, unless we use Saturday night, it's a scheduling nightmare. But if everyone understands that they're signing up to play a tournament on Friday night, and then, because we get a lot of that. I mean, it's happened we've had 7 of these tournaments where I can't play on Friday night. Well, why the hell did you sign up then? I mean, it's a Friday night fights. It's not Tuesday night fights.
Right.
It's not Sunday night fights. But listen, stuff happens. I'm not ripping on the people that, or whatever. I'm just saying, open your Friday nights up if you want to play in this tournament.
Need you to be available.
And if we went to 64, we're talking about it. Believe me, we're talking about it and we're thinking about it. We're not trying to exclude anybody here that fits within the parameters of our 1,100 Fargo. We want everyone to play, but it's tough. And so, believe me, we talk about it all the time. Scoot, me, couple guys that help us with the tournament, Bierman, Johnny Becker, Brandon Krug. They help us do some scheduling, and they're part of the team here for Friday Night Fights. And believe me, we're trying to come up with something where we can open it up a little bit. I mean, can you imagine 64 teams?
Look at this.
That was well executed right there. 64 teams. Our prize pool for 32 teams, Scoot, was $40K this last one. 64 teams. We're looking at some record-breaking numbers, in my opinion. I mean, would it be just double that? I mean, do we have an $80,000 prize pool? That would be so sick. When you get more money and more people involved, now a delay in the action, a month delay could. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Is if we could schedule everything and it was locked in, we could make it work.
Absolutely.
But now you're adding just another 64 people variable here on possibly not being able to make a night, or not having to go out of town for a relative, or something happens in their life where they just can't be a part of it and they want us to wait a month. Man, it just jams things. It jams things up.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things you can't predict, and yeah.
So that's where we're at. We're working on it. I know I had a couple people that were a little peeved at me. I got some messages that how could you sold out that quick, or I told you I was in. I understand there's no perfect way to do it, in my opinion, unless we started taking signups now. The 32 teams that are in it now would be on the waiting list. So we've looked at that too. So anyway, back to Johnny Bass. Been feeling very, very comfortable here at the table today. I think he might just cinch this in. I don't know if he goes back, and if he's really feeling good, he'll go back and forth and try to get straight in on that 9. He got lucky here. He got lucky.
He sure did.
He hit it perfect, but I'm going to tell you right now, you know why he got lucky? He didn't catch a piece of that 10, and then he didn't scratch in the side. I thought if you were going to go back and forth, I thought below the 10 was the play, not between the 10 and the side pocket. Scoot, that was dangerous, but his speed was perfect. Let's talk about his speed again. Johnny Bass is playing really, really well right now, guys.
Just in control.
6-1.
Just has a real good handle on that cue ball.
Seth, how you doing? Jesse, what's going on? 64 would be huge. I mean, I agree with it. We just talked about it. The scheduling is a nightmare. We're looking at it, believe me. 9-ball or 10-ball for the Calcutta tournament, and what are the races, dates, how much? Jesse, what tournament are you talking about here? The 1,000 combined on the December 21st is 8-ball on the front, 9-ball on the back. The 1,100, December 28th, 8-ball front, 9-ball back. Our New Year's tournament, January 1st, we're having a late sign-up at 1 o'clock. I don't see if it's 9 or 10. It says 11:50 combined, Fargo. 9-ball, it's a 9-ball tournament. 9-ball right there. So that's a 9-ball, but most of them are 8-ball front and 9-ball back. Seth, back to you. I'm willing to drive from Nebraska for the Friday night. Absolutely. We do have people that travel. Had a couple guys text me from Utah that said they would drive from Utah. Schedule, make sure they're here on their scheduled night. So, yeah, I mean, people traveling from outside of town, it just filled up so quick. I saw you were on the list, too. You and Abel, I think, the young man. That would have been great to watch. You're a treat to watch. I think it would have been a treat for everyone here in Denver to get some Seth Kravchuk live action, because he plays really, really, really well, and he's fun to watch, and he makes the game look like we all want to play. Ivan, what's up? He said, what's up, Scott?
What's up, Ivan?
Duke, what about a singles tournament like MLB is doing in Vegas with the 570 and under $490 and under for $500 or $1,000 entries for a long weekend. Absolutely, that's in play. We have scheduled the Friday fight nights. They kind of take up our Fridays for the next 3 months. We have a Sunday night tournament now. Jack and Jill Scotch doubles, same format. That's going to be on Sunday nights. Saturday, we have our weekly tournament, our weekend tournament every Saturday, and then we also have a Saturday night 9-ball tournament. So it gets pretty crowded here on Saturdays. That's why we haven't really looked at moving into a Saturday yet, because there's a lot going on in the bar on Saturdays. But it's not out of play for sure.
Got a little tough here. He's gonna tuck this cue ball. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's what he needed to do in game number 2 with the 3-ball. That Johnny ended up winning that game because he was able to kick. That just, when you got to kick backwards, Scoot, that is just 10x more difficult, 5x more difficult. I'll tell you what, though, he's got to, if he can hit this on the left side of the 4, he's going to find a hook. Well, he went that way. He's going to find a hook that way.
Found it. Yep. Well, he sure did.
Yeah, with those wall balls down there. Steven Northrum, guys from Florida. What do we got here, Anthony? What time on Friday night fight matches take place? What time? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock are our scheduled times for the Friday fight nights. 2 matches at 6, 2 matches at 9. We have an overtime format, so sometimes the 9 o'clock matches just happens out, or they might not start till 10. We had a match start at 11:30 because we got a long overtime match, so that definitely happens. Timothy Parker, I missed. Can I scroll here?
Don't think so.
I cannot go back. I need our tech support here. I could have answered you, Tim. I'm sorry. We have a rolling. We have all new equipment and all new system. And before it was real easy to go back in the chat, but I'm still learning this, and it rolled off the screen. Otherwise, I was going to try to get to everybody's comments. Well, his saving grace here might be the 6-7 to get another shot. Johnny looked at drawing back and opening it up. Tough shot. Cue ball so close to the rail. But I did see a comment about a singles. I think someone said, you get the funky Fargos for like 570 and unders, the robustness and whatnot. We try to vet everybody, right, Scoot? I mean, like, we do known ability. I mean, I've called different towns already, many different towns, many different pool room owners, and asked them about players that I don't know, because we're trying to find out. We're trying to make it fair. We're not saying anyone's trying to get in here and steal or anything like that, but it's part of the system. We do vet. We do vet everybody. And if I have to make phone calls around the country to find out, if the robustness isn't there and doesn't tell us enough, then I will make some phone calls. And is he going to find it? Yeah, what a shot. Beautiful shot by Jose right there. Get some fire. Starting up the furnace. I love that.
Fire has a sound.
I love that new sound, dude. Ben Young, yep, your robustness is 104. That was an issue we had. And then a lot of people think you play really, really, really well, brother. I haven't seen you play, but I've just heard. And then I made some, we vetted. It didn't match. So it happens sometimes. We're not trying to exclude anybody. It's not a personal thing. It's more of a, I don't know. It sucks. I could talk to anybody about the Fargo rates or handicap systems for hours, and pick them apart and put some good things into them. But it is the way it is. Look at this little shot. It's a good little shot right there. There's no pocket. It's going to have to play some kind of D here. Tell you what, if there's a, you might just roll this, put the 4-ball straight into the rail and put the cue ball behind the 8-6. Got to watch the 4-ball returning into the stack though. Oh, he hit it good. Nice shot. I'll tell you what, Ben. There's a lot of people in that spot where they're trying to get established, and they really want to be a part of the competition and everything. When we first opened this bar in Aurora, wow! Well, you talk about a Fargo nightmare. Everyone's been playing APA in Aurora for the last however long, 10 years. They didn't have any BCA leagues. They didn't have a VNEA league. They didn't have. People were like, "What's Fargo?" I mean, that was a lot. The majority of people, a big majority of them too, did not know what Fargo was. So, to get on track and start establishing people, that's our goal. And we have leagues now in Denver, in Aurora here that you can get established.
Saturday night nine ball.
Our Saturday night nine
that
ball
reports to Fargo just to kind of give.
Oh, look at this mistake. Oh, wow. He double hit it on the follow through, dude. So, wow, Johnny Bass with ball in hand. That was an uncharacteristic mistake there by Jose Loma. I just think Johnny came out ready to go. I mean, whatever work he put in here is showing. I mean, his speed has been just perfect, and Jose's played on the stream now. Maybe five or six times, maybe more. So I just expect him to come in and be comfortable and be ready with the speed. But you don't know how much our lives interfere or how much pool we've been playing. Sometimes you just you think you're ready because you're a champ, and if you hadn't put in that extra little those reps, it can really affect how you play and your speed. But as everyone sees right now, Johnny is in stroke.
He's got that speed locked in for sure.
And that is, to me, that's the most important thing on any table. Not only ball pocketing position, but once you find the speed and your speed of your stroke and where the cue ball is lining up, and most important thing to me is having that speed down. Yeah, Russ, getting established takes leagues, or they had that Salado. They have Salado. There was a lot of discussion about that, where you could match up with a guy. You can get your Fargo worked on that way, but there was controversy there. There's going to be controversy everywhere you look when there's a handicap system, but I think Fargo's been around for a while now, and I think it might be one of the best systems that they've had, but there is still gaps in it for sure. Conrad, what's up, Conrad? Doing a great job, sir. Can't please everyone. I know. It sucks. It sucks that we can't please everyone, and and we do our best. And it sucks when we have to take somebody and tell them they can't play. That's the worst feeling for us. It's the worst feeling for them. It causes animosity, and it's not a personal thing. It's we're trying to vet people that aren't established. We want them to be able to play. Just because they don't have an established Fargo, we don't want. Oh, you don't play enough tournaments. You don't play enough leagues. Hey, I make phone calls and I try to find out how you play. And if I can talk to my people and they give me an honest read on how someone plays, that's to me that's more important than a number. So known ability is huge. Johnny Bass. Once again, at the table, feeling good, up 7-1. Has not made, I don't think he's made any mistakes yet. His cue ball's been great. The 5 ball here, tough ball. This is probably the problem ball, but I think it can be made in the bottom left. Maybe a bump coming on one of these balls, and while he's running out, bump the 8 a little, open it up. Yeah, I agree, Ben. I mean, location, where you live, where you're from, it definitely makes a difference on how popular the game of pool is, or if you got a local room that's running leagues. Huge. Yeah, I agree. Just keep doing your best. Keep doing your best to get established. Good things will happen. Dr. Dave has a great conversation table between handicaps. I don't think I've heard that. Maybe I'll check that out if it's on YouTube. See what Dr. Dave has to say. All right, Dave Shelton wishing Gage luck in Vegas this weekend for sure. He won the qualifier here. Let's go, Gage. Yeah, we're rooting for him. We're definitely rooting for Gage. Jeremiah. I had one of the most fun tournaments I've ever played in my life with him. The APA. I never thought I'd play APA in my life until I opened up a bar. And it's kind of came with the business, but went out there on an adventure with Austin Sutton, Greg Romero, and Jeremiah. I got to know Jeremiah real well on that trip. He is an awesome, fun dude, and he plays pool really well, and he's got a good demeanor. And we got really fired up together on our journey to the finals of that APA Masters tournament. Oh man, we had a lot of fun. So yeah, we're rooting for Jeremiah. Take it down. 50K on the line. If you got yourself in all the side pots and the Calcuttas, you can win yourself a nice chunk of change for sure. Doing what you love. We appreciate you, Ben, too. Maybe you should hit some balls one day. Come in here, we'll just spar for a few hours, get to know each other a little bit better, and I can definitely maybe make things, me getting to know how you play will help your cause a lot more. And I think it'll be fun to play a young gun like yourself. All right, so that's Johnny Bass, 8-1. Let's see if Andrew Drake's different chapters in a long race come to fruition here. Because right now it's one chapter, and it's called Johnny Bass Runs Out. Johnny Bass has perfect speed in the middle of the chapter, end of the chapter, beginning of the chapter, but we'll see. He's got a champion across the table here. We'll see if Jose can get control of Iraq and then kind of maintain it on the comeback here. John Baca, Mr. Birthday Boy. They're returned. The Baca brothers are returning for Friday Fight Night 7. No one's ever repeated. We do not have a repeat champion. We've had 7 tournaments now. No one's won it twice. There's been people switch up teams. They tend to switch up teams a little bit sometimes. A bunch of people play together, and they've played together in 3 or 4 of them. But a lot of them like mix and match because it started as a local thing, and so people are always like it's like New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox kind of deal. Free agents, changing up teams, and it makes it fun, for sure. Oh, he hit it too good. All right, Jose Loma, this is your opportunity here, kid. Ball in hand, the Predator. Let's see some magic here by Jose. Run out here and break get a good break. But the 4 to the 5 is tricky here. It's probably, I think he can get flat on it. He can play the cue ball just above the 7 and draw out and land the cue ball right between the 4 and the 5. I think that's the position I want to play here. If you play for the 3-rail shape on the 4, there's a little bit of traffic. So I'm going to try to get just perfect like he did. No. Wow. Just things are not rolling right for Jose right now. Yeah, you got ball in hand and you hook yourself on the first. Look at he's just got to play that's actually a real good shot. Good shot there. But, you get the ball in hand, you're down 7-1. You want to make stuff happen. And he hooked himself on the first ball. He's just a little out of sorts. The predator is the prey right now. I have to agree with you, right? I have to agree with you as of right now. But that can change. It can change. This is tricky. Johnny has to find cover because the 4 is going to leak out. I think he did. I think he found it behind the 8. Did you have 5 winners for 8-ball lessons, Dave Shelton? I'm donating. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I'm doing an 8-ball boot camp that I'm donating for. Oh, what a shot! Sit down. What a shot right there, Jose. That's what it was. He didn't want ball in hand. He wanted to have to jump into position. All right, here we go, kid. Let's take your time. Fall into a good little rhythm here. Find your speed. This man can run multiple racks here. So entertaining to watch. He just clipped it a little thin. He's going to get a nice roll. We got a roll there. He just clipped rail first. That's why it went so flat off that rail. And he came up okay. I don't know if the 7-ball goes, though. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. 7 does not go by the 9, but maybe the 7-10 combo. Just seems like when you're behind sometimes and you're not in stroke, everything lays funny sometimes for you. And when you're in stroke and you're playing well, it's just everything's a roadmap. It happens like that. When you're playing good too, you tend to get rolls like you normally wouldn't. When you're playing struggling a little bit, it seems like the rolls go against you. All right, so this 7-10 combo, the 7 doesn't want to go anywhere here because it's close to the 10. It's almost like a straight in. So the 7 is pretty much going to play and stay right there. The 10's going to spot up. Oh, well, he took an angle and smashed it in.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
Great.
Oh, that was great. Jose, 2 fires in 1 rack. We're getting crazy tonight.
Whoa.
Oh, that was I didn't mean to push it that time, so we got 3. All right, Jose. Oh. You see what I'm saying? Like, great shot. Just make sure you get, he's on the rail. Unnecessary. That's really unnecessary to be right there. He didn't really take his time. Now he's jacked up. He's fine, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on here? Jose, take your time, brother. Come on. These James Hills are in the house yelling at him. Come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. I should yell out there. Come on, because Jose plays. We all know how Jose plays. I think he's just a little out of sorts, and he's gone into. He's playing just a little too quick, in my opinion, because that was pretty routine. After he popped that combo in, he popped the jump in. I mean, just take your time. Fall into that nice pace of play, like Johnny has. Look at this. How's that cue ball speed? Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Eight to 1, or is it 9 to 1?
Looks like 9.
9-1. All right. Jose took a break. Oh, look at this. Oh,
Wow.
that's so nice.
Kiss cam.
Kiss cam. I didn't know we had a kiss cam here at the Piazzas on the pool table. Kathy and Johnny
Sitting in a tree.
sitting in a tree. What are they doing in the tree? KISSING. Woo! That was better than the Nuggets game. Kiss cam right there.
There it is.
Oh, they're gonna go off camera now. It's
Oh.
getting a little spicy. 9-1. Jose on the break. Yeah, that's a good time to take a break. I mean, he's just rushing. That's all he's doing is just rushing. It's not. I mean, I would have picked him to get out of that last rack,
Sure.
and right where it was, I'd bet that he got out 20 out of 20.
Absolutely.
I'd bet $100 on that. But just going a little fast. Dave Shelton. So about 8-ball boot camp, 8-inning stretch. 8-ball boot camp. It's either going to be 4 or 5 people, and I'm going to donate either 6 or 8 hours yet. I got to probably figure that out tonight because that'll be up for auction tomorrow. And I'll break it down into 2 segments, either 2 3-hour sessions or 2 4-hour sessions, maybe with a lunch in there and or a dinner break or something like that. But it'll be all ready to go tomorrow and details on that. But I'm guaranteeing everyone that comes into that boot camp comes out a better 8-ball player. And if not, then I'll figure out maybe I got to buy them like a couple months worth of gasoline or something. I got to make up for not making him a better player somehow.
What's up, Sean? Saw your message. We don't know how to go back and see messages, so bear with us here a little bit, guys. We're figuring out some of this awesome technology, but one of the things we're noticing is that the comments come by and then they go, and if you don't see them, we miss them. So bear with us.
Russ Green, get a room.
I see Dave Shelton's comment about Kiss. Maybe we need to specify, Dave, it's a 8-ball boot camp, not a kissing boot camp.
He might go after this bank. Nope, he didn't. What a shot here. He definitely played that. He played it off the back of the 5. He overcut the bank, and he was playing it behind the wall balls 100%. What a shot. Jose's going to have a pretty easy kick here to hit the 1, but we'll see if he can get some kind of hit and stick here. I don't know. Got the 3 and the 7 there. Step up for 1 sec.
Ooh,
Oh,
gets
what a
hit,
shot.
makes it. I didn't see if you called it, though.
Dude, that was sick.
That was a great shot.
Dude, he's made some amazing 3 or 4 shots already with position when he was hooked. So let's get going here, Jose.
All right. All right, takes care of the 7 ball there a little bit, frees that up. Nice shot. Thanks for the feedback, Sean. Can't wait to see you come back. Oh, Boy, things are just seem to be working against Jose here. I don't think he can. Let's take a look at the overhead here real quick. Hold on. Dave, to be in the boot camp, yeah, you have to be here. The raffles, no, we usually take down phone numbers so you don't have to be present to win. Ooh. Great kick there. Oh, boy. Tough 9-ball and just couldn't make it. All right. Johnny wins that one as he concedes it. All right, Johnny back to break here. One ball goes down, nice. 8-ball. Let's see the 2. Probably play a 2-4 carom, I would guess. This match does not report to Fargo, Russ. Nice shot. Ooh, a little short there. Wanted that ball to come out a little bit further, but looks like he's maybe can come over the top of the ball, but it doesn't look like he can see the left side of the 5-ball. Nice shot. All right. Got to make the 6-ball. Keep control here. Nice shot. All right. See if Jose can go ahead and complete this out here. Looking good. Okay. All right, nice little out by Jose. See if that does something for his confidence here. Sorry, John, I missed the fire. Well, dry break, but Johnny doesn't have a look at the one. Probably looking at a push here, I would imagine. Jose just had a nice out.
10-2.
10-2.
I left, it was 9-1, so they played a couple of quick racks. Is that the push out? He's going to be behind the 2 here. That's not going to be good.
He's probably going to get that one back.
Go ahead, John.
Jose's looking at it, but not very earnestly, probably.
That was a quick glance.
Yeah, you got to give it the courtesy of a look, I guess.
John Baca, did you answer that one?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Hey, John, how you doing? Miss you down here. Hopefully we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow.
What a shot right there. Nice hit. Those are the hardest hits, in my opinion, when you're real close to a rail and kicking, and the speed and the spin, how it takes. That was a great hit. Very difficult. I could probably hit that 3 out of 10 times. Good shot here. Easy jump, though. That's the only thing about these safes like that. You just be conscious of leaving the object ball. You hide the cue ball, but be conscious of leaving the object ball in front of a pocket. With this new technique, we talk about it all the time. These jump cues it's like easier than a pool shot. It's so easy to get over balls with the propel or the Captain Caveman or the BK jumper or whatever custom jump cue you have. It's just, they're too easy. We can debate that and then debate. If anyone wants to come down and have coffee with me for like 3 hours, we can debate jump cues and kicking. I'm old school. I actually like playing sets. No jump cues allowed. 3 foul rule. So there's a lot of technical safeties, kicking, all that. John Becker. He's in the stream, but not in the booth.
I know.
I think he had some holiday stuff to go for.
Oh, wow.
I think that might be Johnny Bass's first mishap that I've seen.
Yeah, that's the first one I can remember.
He was trying to hold position on the 3, and he slow rolled it. I mean, there you go again. How many examples do you need of the slow roll or the rolling shot instead of a stroke shot being less accurate? I mean, it's not even close. We all miss balls when we slow roll. Table roll, anything. Just wiggles off just minutely. It can affect the shot. Skylar Gilbert calling it right now.
Oh,
Calling it. This
Nice
sounds
shot there.
this sounds crazy, but the match is not over. I like that call. But I feel like that in a lot of matches when there's a couple of champions playing, it's never over. Ooh, he shot that. He got a little fortunate there. He missed that ball.
used a lot of pocket.
Good
for
speed
sure.
though, yeah. Oh, look who's here.
Looks like John Becker.
John Becker has arrived. Good shot right there. Got a little flat here on this 10, though, on the 8 ball. Not going to be able to do much with the cue ball here. He's going to have to take on. So you don't want to draw. I don't think you want to draw back here. I think you actually want to stun forward a little and then go forward off the 9. You try to draw back and you get too skinny on the 9 and you're with the cue ball on the rail. I think it's more difficult to get back down to the 10. So I'm going to stun and just go forward or just punch. Okay, so he controlled he didn't go towards the rail there. Yeah, he'll probably just draw this down. Play short side. Well, it's not, neither side's short. That 10 ball's right in the damn middle of the diamond, so there's no short side here. Both sides are. Watch out. Oh, that's in the drink.
Ooh. Oh, no. Oh.
That's a pretty cool.
Yeah.
John Becker steps in. We haven't had a problem. And the main guy does something immediately. And now we have a black and white stream.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Sorry.
Wow. Too bad Scoot wasn't here to see that one, because that was special. Whatever you just did right there.
I'll fix it. What? Sorry, Tony. I'll get it fixed here.
That's all right. We're looking at the Predator in black and white. He looks even more scary, dude, when it's in black and white. And I think he's titty hooked.
I think he is too. That's what I was gonna zoom in on. But
What did you even touch here to do that?
it's
That's
auto,
unbelievable. We have so many buttons. He touched one button and this happened. Now he's got to go 3 different screens to get the color back.
it's because I can't see what's happening on the screen here. There we go. That's better.
Scoot, where are you at? He came in for 1 second and did something that we didn't do. Me and you were being real careful. And he came in and now, we're
It's like,
black and white though.
oh, it's cinematic. Even.
Dude, this would have been a good picture. This would be good for the Halloween tournament, I think.
That would be cool.
Oh, look at Johnny Becker making it blue again. I like that other one. I think I like the black and white for maybe October pool tournament. Look at this shot. Look at, dude, how brutal is that?
I got it fixed. And you wanted to see the comments too, right? Yeah. Here, let me put it back.
Nick LeBlanc go like that, looking like a 1950 show. It did.
That it did.
See, that's why I didn't touch any buttons, dude, when you were gone. I was like staying away from most all of it out because I wanted to do the instant replay. We've had 5, 6, 7 unbelievable kick shots and makes. Now that you're here, maybe we can go through hopefully we get some instant replays now.
We can do that.
And I was afraid I'd make the screen black and white like you did or something else. And then, the stream gets, still learning, folks. Still learning. I will learn it all, though.
Sorry, I gotta All right, we're good now. This is still, the colors aren't right here. I just need to fix it.
Break dry. Johnny Bass got a freebie on that last game. One game closer to the finish line, 11-2. This
This is a surprising score so far.
Johnny's playing great.
Ooh.
He's fumbled a couple times on some easy outs, so I mean this easily could probably be. It's still going to be like 8-5 though. I think that would be probably the best that I could see this being for Jose. But Johnny's been playing great. His speed right out the get was dialed in.
Wow, this has gotten away pretty quick. I'd love to see a comeback here.
Heinrich, what's happening, dude? DP, what's going on, fellas? I miss the Wyoming crew, dude. Miss playing tournaments up there more often. Love playing tournaments up in Wyoming, especially in the winter, dude. Like they used to have one in Sheridan, and they had the great one that Chuck Wise had. And they have Saratoga, and they used to have Rollins. They have the Larry Martin. They used to have one in Glen Rock. That's where I met the Browns.
Now we got Mint Billiards too.
Now you got Mint Billiards tournaments. Well, hopefully they have more tournaments for, the Rocky Mountain region.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to see them have like a Rocky Mountain region big table tournament with all their big tables they got. I would definitely host tournaments here way more often. If I had more big tables, I would have big table tournaments. And one pocket tournament, I'd have but we only have 2 big tables, limited space.
I'd love to see more big table tournaments.
So he's going to play a little safety here.
And
pretty good.
Locked him.
Ooh, this is really good. This is an interesting. How do you hit this ball, dude?
You want to be able to draw?
No, I think no. Can you hit short side of? Excuse me. Oh, he's going to juice it with a bunch of left and hit it up high and snatch it back to try to hit the 5. I was thinking 3 rails below the side pocket, in between the side pocket and the 9, and hit it, but I don't think that's possible. So he's going to go.
Oh, he hit the 10.
That was tough.
And the 6 looks like he got locked to the 9 here.
Yeah, but easy to take care of with ball in hand. He's shooting the combo, 5-9.
There you go.
Yeah, but now you got to travel up and down the table here to get back on the 6. Interesting.
So he's got to really pound it too, huh?
No, he's got an angle. He can just go up and down. You don't have to do anything really. You don't have to spin it or nothing. Just flat, high, just a little bit of left high ball. Come all the way back down, just like that. He a little short though on the speed. The speed's off again a little bit, but I think he lined up. I think he got to bank this. I don't want to be going into the 10 with the 8 there and the 7. So I'm just going to play a little bank shot, a little drawback. I don't want to go into the 10 here and make a good shot and then all of a sudden be hooked again here. And he's cutting it, so he is going into traffic.
Let's see.
Funny things can happen here. You get a double, you get a click off the 10 and the 8, and it goes to the rail and can click the 7.
Are you going with speed?
Funny here. Good shot. He controlled it with the speed. That's exactly how he hit it. Otherwise, I saw the cue ball tracking towards the corner pocket. But look at the position on the 8 now is super tricky. Because he moved the 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to try to play short side. I don't blame him. Anywhere, cue ball, anywhere on the rail by the chalk where anywhere he's good right there. Still tricky, though. Oh, and he thinned it too thin.
He's going to sell out, too.
You'll see Johnny, he's just going to play this simple. He's just going to roll the 7 in, play the 8 up top right. I don't think he's going to try to play any kind of power position here. I think he's just going to cinch it, take what the table gets him, and that's what he's doing. Perfect. 12-2 we're looking at.
Wow. Trying to get above the 10 here, right? Yeah.
Missed it.
Ooh.
Gives it to him.
There we go. 11-3.
Interesting. The Johnny's stop process was there. I got an 11-2 lead, 0 pressure. And it took a little extra time there. I mean, he just missed it. I'm just going to go with he missed it. I don't think he was really thinking anything about anything. Like, I got to make this ball. Or maybe it was even like, maybe he just shot it. A little free roll there and just hit it fat. I don't know.
Hit it a little fat.
But funny things happen. We'll see. See if you can punish him for 2 here. I'm just going to tell you right now, Jose's 10-ball break is about equivalent to mine. And Jose's a champion. He's a great player. But his 10-ball break is, it hurts him.
Is it yet? Has he been scratching a lot?
He hasn't been making a ball. The separation of the balls, there's nothing going on. I like from last match that he played with Larry Romero, I don't see that he worked on it at all. I thought maybe, possibly, he came in here with a spot that he picked out that he's been practicing with a pop and being able to, run multiples. It's really, really hard to come back when you don't have a break that can run out 2 or 3 in a row. And
Boy, how Johnny hit that.
I talked about it a lot when he was playing Larry. You get down in a race and you don't have that firepower off the break. It's tough to come back when you can only win one at a time, and then you got to fight for the one.
You got to hope they don't run out.
I like bumping. This is a perfect
Yeah,
angle.
I'm bump the 10.
I'm gonna nudge the 10 a little.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. The 5's hanging in front of a hole. Just a little baby bump. I'm not going for a big collision here. Just a little baby bump on the 10. Move the 6 out.
You missed. Yeah, well, I don't think he even tried.
No, he didn't. So the 6 goes in the corner, but I would have made it easier. I would have put it at the 6 out.
Yep.
8 inches from the 10 because it was built in shape. You just come off the 10. Now he's got to play. Now he's got to play position on the 6. He's going to go Z and back and forth. It looks like, but his speed's been great, and it's great again.
That was great speed there.
It's been
About
the whole,
where you
it's
wanna
been the
be.
whole match.
Has it?
The whole match has been just like that for Johnny.
Man, Johnny's just killing it.
Yeah, he's comfortable.
As we speak.
Commentators curse.
Yeah.
John Becker comes in,
Yeah.
makes the screen black and white, and then now Johnny can't make a ball. So
Oh, man, I ruin everything.
you make everything great, Johnny.
Oh, man.
Steve Pearson. Missed all the Miami tournaments too. Had a lot of fun through the years. Yeah. Great tournaments. My favorite was Sheridan. My favorite one, Art and Linda's up in Sheridan, Wyoming. That was my favorite for years. Great crowd, great fun after the tournament was over. It turned into a dance floor up there. There was action. I got action every year up there. The tournament paid $5 or $6K if you won it, and the competition was great. Yeah, that was my favorite. And Glen Rock, I like Glen Rock. Glen Rock was one of the smaller ones, but the people were great, and the town was great. And then I met the Browns, and we got to stay at the Bigsby Ranch. It was awesome.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Bigsby Ranch, huh?
Oh, yeah. Haunted, too.
Wow.
Place is haunted. I got video of ghosts, of orbs. Crazy.
Left side.
11-4.
Wow. So what was the highest it was? 10 game difference or just 9? 9 game was the highest. Well, he's slowly clawing back.
Lloydberger, what's up?
Speaking in.
Oh, that's a better break there, but nothing.
Cool, huh?
Oh, and he just sets it up for Johnny.
Yeah, the five 5-7's tied. Here's what I like to do, though. Since the 4's if in a position to pocket, I'm going to come off the 2 and break the 5 out, 7 out. I'm just going to cinch the 1-3, just like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw back here and I'm going to draw back and play cue ball to the center of the table. I'm going to pocket the 2 and go down and clip the 5-7 open and then play the 4. I know it's a little longer shot. It's a bar table, but that's how I'm opening up this rack. That's how I would do it. You could go down. You could go to, I think the 9-ball caroms in, but yeah, the 8 does look tied up. You could go down and get an angle on the 4. You can definitely get an angle on the 4, put the cue ball by the spot, make the 1, the 2, and then put the cue ball, and then come off the 4 and go down to the 5-7.
Yeah, I feel like then you're hoping you get a shot, right? Like you're hoping you hit it good enough where you still can see the 5.
Yeah.
Coming off the 2 is good.
Is he going to go after the 5 right now?
Man, it looks like he's going to hit it.
It looks like he's loading up to get on the 5 to break the 5 out now. And that's what he was trying, but he's going to be hooked behind the 6.
Yes, he is.
He's going to be hooked behind the 6. And it came out. He does have a shot.
He's all right.
But I don't mind the thought process there. I don't know if he had the correct angle on that. I would have played off the 2 to open up the 5-7. But now that the 5-7's still tied up, that's your kind of your outlet or your safety. Your back ace in the pocket. Hit it good.
Hit it real good. Well, he doesn't have the angle to draw into the 5 now, but you can come what? Can you come one rail at it?
I think he's gonna. I think he can get there.
You think so?
Yep. I think he's.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right spin would have opened up when it came off the rail. It would have opened it up long, and got it.
Tap the 5.
But I think I would have took if it was difficult and he had to spin it. I would have took my medicine and just drawn the cue ball to below the side pocket and then just nicked off the 5 and played a safety there. I thought the safe was pretty easy.
Like that, the safe is not easy now.
Yeah, so I was just about to say, and he opens up the 8. Look at that. Did everything for Jose there. Jose's Johnny Bass, best player on Jose's team. On that particular shot. Well, he's letting him back into this match a little bit here.
Yeah, he is. I mean, 11-5. Getting closer.
Keith, appreciate it. Everybody hit the like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel. I agree. Appreciate it.
Okay, so is he worried about colliding with the 7 here?
No. Nope. You hit it with speed, it goes wide of the 7. If you slow roll it, you might catch just the edge of the 7, but I think you just put a good stroke on it. Just goes right, just misses the 7, just like that.
There you go. And the 8's open already, so you could see 11-5.
I think so. Yeah, he's got to check this a little bit. He's going to spin around and out. Okay. I like checking that ball. I just like checking that with inside. I thought the 7 was too far out from the pocket for that position right there, but he can still manage. He can still put a thin cut on this and then maybe drive it into this middle diamond between the side pocket and the lower left.
Yeah, come at it. Yeah.
But since it is thin, things happen. You got to watch out for the corner pocket here. And if you spin it, you got to watch out for the point or the side pocket.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, it's a little funny.
Oh, yeah, it is. Thinner than I. Here we go. Hits it fat.
Yeah, that's why I like checking the 6. I don't like coming. You're always going to have a thin shot on that 7 from going the position he went.
See if Johnny gets there.
Oh yeah, he's there. Perfect. Dead perfect.
Boy, Johnny looks comfortable out there. Okay, he gives it to him. 4-12. So walk me through. Let's go to our budgetroof.com. Mr. Player. Walk me through this 6-ball, how you would hit it. You're just trying to check it off the rail?
I'm putting all left spin on
Yep,
it. So when
yep.
it hits the rail, it just checks straight up. I'm not
Okay.
trying to spin around here. I'm putting all left, inside, side spin, and just when it comes to the rail, it comes. I ain't going that way.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming
I see
straight
what
up.
you're saying.
Just if the 7 ball was closer to the pocket, I like the way he shot it.
Right,
I would have
right.
gone 2 rails because I think it's obviously when you put all that inside on it, it decreases accuracy. But
Right.
I thought the accuracy for that particular shot, the 6-ball, played
It's pretty
in-
close to the pocket.
Yeah, pretty close to the pocket, and you can see a lot of the ball. It's not a thin hit. I think I think he could have done it. I think Johnny's going to be behind the 4 here.
Jose hits it good. Oh, you can kick one rail with this.
You're good. You're good, and my good's different, John. I just talked about it a few games ago, leaving the object ball by a pocket and not freezing
Yeah.
him where he has to kick backwards. And wow, I thought he made it. That was a good effort.
I actually think
But-
that's the one ball was in the same spot when you said that. I was watching it in the car.
So now rail first play is perfect to get on the 2
Yeah.
because it spins long, and then it comes right in there just like that. It's going to have to come backwards here and maybe take a little, try to get as close to the 3 as possible so you don't have to play off that 8 ball. So you got to cheat the pocket a little bit and draw it back almost. You want to get straight in on the 3, so you have to cheat the pocket, but the cue ball is going to be coming closer towards the 3 on this shot. You can't just draw it straight back and cut it. You might even run into the 10 that way. But if you cheat it,
You called it. He didn't cheat it. Now he's got a tough shot.
yeah, the nick off the 8 here is just
Yep.
deadly here. And plus, you're nicking off the 8, playing short side on the 4. You got the 7 ball there too that you have to get inside
Yeah.
the rail and the 7. I hate these shots. So I might duck here. I might play the 3 ball, 2 rails, and just play all cue ball behind the 7 here. He's going for the bank. I just play all cue ball safe. Yeah, and I think he's going to get lucky here. Yeah,
No, you can see it though.
yeah, but he got a little lucky. The 5 tied up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he's got a funny angle on the 3 now to get to the 4. I wouldn't even have shot at the 3. I'd have just played the cue ball behind the 7. Good shot. Johnny played all safe. All cue ball there. It's going to give him a jump, but I like the shot. Obviously, I believe if you asked him, he was trying to tuck it behind the 10 to really pinch a safe on him, but he's going to make him jump anyway. DP. The DP bros are coming through next Friday. What's next Friday, DP? Just coming down. Look at this guy. Nice shot.
A little bit of fire.
Oh, a lot of fire, John. Not
Yeah.
a little bit, a lot. He's been lighting up the fire stream with every time he's been hooked. He's came with some monster shots.
Has he? Has a lot of jump shots? Or?
Jumps and kicks.
Kicks, too?
Yeah,
Okay.
jumps and kicks. The score doesn't say so, but he has.
Going for the bank here? Oh, no, he's playing safe. Okay. Now, at first I thought he was going for the jump or the bank. I was kind of surprised.
You might see Johnny get the jump cue out now.
going.
If not, the kick to the short side to the cross side pockets there, and the cue ball likes to track down towards the 5 if he hits it good.
See what DP said? Matt Sanchez is playing Lucas Taylor for all the cheese.
Oh, okay. That's right. It was going to be on the stream on the big table, but we do not currently have a camera on the big table. We're working on it. We still might be able to get it done, but I told those guys that we were waiting on our big table camera and won't be here till January. So those guys might just be gambling in the back, old school in the back room, on their own, no stream. The DPs will be looking for some games. Awesome, let's go, DP. I know you like playing banks. Maybe me and you can get down on some banking.
I'll hit it.
Good try. And he didn't disturb the 5 or the 6.
He did not.
So I like using the 10 as he's just going to come off the side of the 4 and hook him. Good shot.
I see Johnny with the jump cue again. It's a little far on this
DPs,
one.
maybe we can get a little Scotch partner game going. Me and Patty might play you guys some. Play some cheap, whatever you guys want to do.
Well, now we got to get cameras set up back there.
Well, they're going to be playing. We'll probably be playing on a bar table. They'll be playing on that big table. DP's coming down to sweat their boy and Matty Sanchez. I think that's a rematch from like 2 years ago when the big tables were out front here.
Was that on the stream?
Yep.
Okay.
The stream has evolved so much. I believe that was when we just had a desk here, and we didn't have a booth. But yeah, we did stream that.
I was just watching some of the old
Johnny
matches.
got to be careful here.
Going underneath it.
I think he's going to the second rail. Yeah, I was going to say you don't want to come one rail; it's dead scratch. But he was going to the second rail. All right, 5 ball still tricky. I mean, he could lay up on a safe here real easy and just park it right behind the 6. But with the ball in hand, I probably think he's going offense here.
I would assume.
Although you don't have to do it, it doesn't take much brain power or like a lot of work here just to drop back a little bit and just shoot the 5 down table and hook him right on the back of the 6. And that's what he's doing. And then I like to Z this 5 down to the end rail and then put him on the 6. I don't just like cinching this. I like Zing the 5 for an extra. Yeah, I like getting it down to that bottom rail there.
Tough to hit now. He's going to have to Z this, right? Let's see how you're going to hit it.
No, he's going one rail.
Is he? Sell out. How much the DP action costs?
I'm game for whatever. Anytime I get to play, I try to enjoy myself these days. Don't get to play much.
There we go. Hits it real good.
Yeah, the 9 and the 10 are layups, so just get on the 8 games over. And he did.
Yeah. I'm assuming Johnny's going to give it to him soon. Apparently not.
JR on the chat. What's up, JR? 12-5.
12-5. Feel like we've been seeing Jose a lot around here recently.
Oh, yeah.
Always a pleasure. He was actually commentating last week.
I tuned into it. I was trying. I think I texted you.
Yeah, you did.
I was trying to guess who who was that guy on the mic that sounded so good?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you said Jose, I was like, that makes sense. I liked his
He's a
commentary.
champ.
Yeah, I liked his commentary a lot. Pretty good break. Nothing's going, though, for this guy.
I see that. He didn't have anything threaten the pocket there.
The 4-ball hit the titty. Almost went in.
Tough rack, too. Maybe bank the one up table and bring the cue ball to the bottom rail.
Do we have a drawing board?
Yes.
We don't have a drawing board up here
We do.
either. I've been trying to get that going, but I didn't want to touch anything once again.
Here you go. Right here.
Okay. I saw a shot there. I was going to drop, but Johnny pocketed the 1.
All right. He made the 1.
You might see
Look
him.
where he
You
put
might
the
see him.
10.
You might see him put the cue ball behind the 6 here. Bank the 2 out, down by the 5. Put the cue ball behind the 6, or just cut the 2 in.
So
I just wouldn't have shot at that because of where the 3 was.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I mean, that's why I was choosing to lay down there and try to maybe get ball in hand so I could go for a clean break here. It was always funny. The 3 and the 10 were lined up just like that. I mean, it wasn't straight in or nothing. Jose just going to probably nick off the 3 here and try to come underneath that 8 ball and just put him behind the 8. And if he goes long, he might get covered on the 7-5. Oh, he didn't hit this. That's going to leave a shot. Well, table's open if he can drive this bank home. Otherwise, cue ball's coming below. Oh, he's calling the Z bank, so he is playing a 2-way. Cue ball's coming right back where it is right now, is what I suspect. He's going to try to put him behind the 8. I think the bank's there. I think the reward for the bank is pretty good. I don't like the way he hit that.
No.
He didn't play cue ball at all, and he got lucky.
he got super fortunate.
So now Jose's going to thin the 3, cut it underneath the 6. 3 ball goes the end rail. Cue ball goes. Here we go. He's going to cut this. Cue ball is going like this.
Yep.
At the cue ball right here. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Ooh.
Got fortunate.
Maybe he played that. It looked-
He might have.
I think he did. I mean, he hit it that soft, and he knew where the balls were going. That was definitely his play. That was a good shot.
Ooh, Johnny misses the whole ball.
As in long sets, you see Andrew Drake's comment earlier about different chapters of a long set. We're into a different chapter now because Johnny has given Jose a few ball in hands and didn't execute a couple outs. So here comes the Predator, is on the prowl.
Predator. All right, so
Oh, that'd be fun to get a live stream ring game going. I'm down with that.
I would commentate it.
Everyone buy in for 200 or 300, and we'll do chips. And as soon as you're out of chips, you're out. I'm down with that. We can stream that too. That'd be fun. 5-man ring game. JR asking for a ring game. That does sound fun, dude. And the DP brothers are going to be here all night. Oh man, it's going to be a party. It's always a party when those two dudes are in town.
That's the 20th, 21st, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think he said next Friday, so that would be the 20th, wouldn't it?
Yep, 20th.
Bank ring game sounds fun too. We could play 2 ring games. One, we could play a bank session, and then we could play a 10-ball session. 2 for 1 on the stream.
Is he going for the bank here? No, he's going for the make. All right. Good shot.
That was a great shot. So he's going to have to spot the 10, right? So
Yep.
he's still okay. It's still okay. Just cinch 9-10. 9 stays there, and 10 goes on the spot. This is going to be 12-6. Last time hopefully I didn't, no more commentators curse, but
Oh
this
my
looks
God.
too easy. I think it was actually you who cursed him, Johnny,
Yeah, I
not,
did.
not me.
I did. It was hitting the auto iris button, turning everything black. It just ruined everything.
I don't think he ruined everything.
He's fine, but
Yeah, he's fine. He looked at it like, why didn't that 9 go in front of the pocket? But he's fine, dude. Sweet. Maybe we'll do 100, 200, anywhere from $100 to $300 buy-in. 5 guys. Chip. We'll do chips on the ring game. Everyone gets 20, 30 chips. Have some fun.
tell you what,
Here comes the
Good
Predator.
shot.
12-6.
if Jose can find a break here,
Yeah. That I bet against.
yeah.
We would already have seen it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we're rack 19.
And I believe last time him and Larry played, there was, what was the race to? 18? And it was 18-15, so, and not one break and run
Between either of them, right?
between either.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Larry was full blast and pounding them, and Jose was kind of, trying to do a little controlled break thing, but it just never worked out. Here we go again. Same break. Same break.
Oh, my God. Well, I don't
Like
think
if I break twice in the same spot, I don't make a ball, dude. I'm on the other
I'm
side of
moving.
the table. I'm off the rail. I'm off the end rail. I'm searching. I don't have patience to stay in the same spot if it ain't working.
What do you think Johnny's going to do here?
Either push out to a jump shot, maybe push out above, just go north on your screen. Okay, he's just going to push out to a kick shot. I
Kicking
like
underneath it?
Well, I like this kick shot here. I like kicking across it. I like kicking here, sending the cue ball this way,
Yep.
and then the one ball comes back here like that. I think that's the shot.
Yeah.
Little one pocket shot. He's kicking and sticking.
No, and he's going to fluke the 2.
Oh, this is interesting because Johnny Bass don't have to take this.
No.
But he can see it. So that's what I mean. You can give it back to him, but you can see the 1. This is pretty interesting here. He doesn't have a shot on the 1, so he has to execute a safety.
Maybe thin off the 1 and bring the cue ball up behind the 5?
No, by the 9. Yeah. So here comes Jose with control of the table again, real close to his work.
Yeah.
If he can find a ball in hand safety here, Johnny can start feeling the heat.
Oh, yeah.
Start feeling, I could have closed this out. What's going on? Oh, he's going to thin it this way. I like leaving distance. I don't like that at all. I always choose for distance unless it's a straight up lock safe. Like there, he got a little fortunate there. He bumped the 8 coming in and on the way out and didn't totally hook him. But I definitely like I like moving the cue ball to one end of the table and the other end. And the object ball to the other end. He sold out here.
Yeah, he definitely did.
The
I
3,
mean, the 3 is kind of right down there, though.
yeah, and the 3-7 carom's a little funny from a couple different angles. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna play another safe here. I'm gonna drag draw my cue ball underneath the 3 here, and send the 1 ball up table. He elected to play
Somewhat
safe.
conservative.
Yeah, I was gonna go for a power.
Yeah.
Try to come under the 3 and maybe just nudge the 7 and lock him up. But this could be effective. He's gonna get Johnny either jumping or kicking.
I would bet Johnny's going to jump at this one. Yeah, he's jumping. Doing the dart. Oh my God, that was crazy. The
Ball
one
in hand.
went into the pocket. Cue ball jumps on the table. 1 pops right back out.
And the cue ball's on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ball. All right. Jose's got his ball in hand here. I mean, he could give Johnny some real pressure now if he gets it to 7-12. From what, 11-2, right? Wow.
Well, he's going to play the combo position. I like that. Oh, and he can play built-in shape. Just roll it in. The cue ball heads north on the table. Yeah, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. The cue ball is going to roll up and play just built-in position on the 3.
Then the 4's right there. 5.
Actually,
Yeah.
well, now that I look at it,
It
he
almost
might
looks
have
like
to
it's going the other side.
Might have to cut it might have to hit this 7 a little thinner than I thought. Okay, so I thought the cue ball you could take up table, but the angle was funny a little bit. But he got good position here, and he can get a good cue with the bottom of the cue ball here too because of the corner pocket. So he's good. Stop shot right here. Stop shot, pocket the 3, and you're out.
Smooth stroke. There you go. He came across.
Fired
All right.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a little funny here again, though. He's got the 10 ball
Clip it a little bit, isn't he?
impeding the shape here.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No worries. It gets dry after you talk for a while, doesn't it?
Yep.
I was in here for 5.5 hours Saturday. My throat was hurting.
Nope. 10 ball didn't affect it, and he hit it perfect.
Ooh, he hit it good, too. All right.
Does he come below, in between the 8 and the 9, or above the 9? No, he's going high ball, so he's coming in between them.
There we go.
Oof.
We got a little funny here. I think he's okay.
I think his cue's going straight in the air, like vertical here, with just a little nice little, just straight up and down. Your cue's pointing at the sky here, and just control it. You can move the cue ball 5-6 inches towards the 8 ball.
BWB says Johnny needs another kiss.
He's gonna cut it. I like going vertical there with my cue and and drawing it out, not touching the 9.
Now it got weird.
No, he's gonna probably take on this bank. 8 in the side, cue ball, just stick it right there. But you got to make the 8. Yeah, he's calling it. I don't blame him. It's too tough to play safe here. I mean, where are you gonna hide the cue ball? I don't see any safes. You can cut the 8 up to the 9, but you're gonna leave the 8 exposed. So I'm gonna go for it.
All right, here he goes.
It's in.
Ooh, a little bit of fire for Jose Loma. I love that sound. Sounds so good. All right. Frozen to the rail.
Johnny needs another kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't here, but our stream turned into a kiss cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just pocket it. You're just pocketing this ball. If the cue ball rolls down 9 inches, back cut on the 10. But you got your most accurate stroke here. He overcut it.
That he did.
And I think he might have got lucky. It titted out, and I don't know if he can cut that in from there. He might have to kick at this. Pretty straightforward kick shot, and he is going to take on the kick.
Yeah. Cue ball should roll up if he makes it. There you go. 10 in the side.
Does he get fired for that, Johnny? I mean,
Yes.
I thought the kick was just as impressive as a cross-side bank. Are you a liberal fire giver?
I actually
You're not one
am.
of those persons.
I'm fairly liberal with
I'm
it.
cutting back
Yeah.
on the fire, dude.
Okay.
Going forward into the new year, that's one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm cutting back on the fire. The fire has to be a little bit more special. Meanwhile, Friday fight night starts, and the fire button is blazing up, melting snow across. across the mountains.
I don't like to limit it. I mean, I think it's kind of a fun part of the stream, and
No, it is. I'm just playing.
same with some of the other sound effects we have these days.
13-6. That was a big game. That was a big miss by Jose right there.
And good shot by Johnny.
That just relieved. If there was any pressure mounting on Johnny, I don't know if there was, but that relieved all of it right there. It did. I'm sorry, but 12-7, 13-6 might not seem like a big difference, but it's huge. It's just
two from the win.
Yeah, it's huge. And then you were just tracking them down. You were starting to apply the heat and hit the AC button there.
He kind of lost the cue ball there, but he does have a look at the 2.
Yeah, he's going to go for this. If he can see it, he's definitely playing the cut, built-in shape. The cue ball comes across the table for the 4. To me, games like this is the game winner. I mean, I treat this like the 10 ball, this very first shot. And guess what? Nice
Nails
shot
it.
by Johnny.
I mean, that was the game-winning shot, right? I mean,
Absolutely. I mean, the 4 is tough, but I'm just saying in
Right.
my mindset that's the game-winning shot, and then I go from there. I mean, it's a little difficult still too here, but I think he can just shoot this 6 in the side. I mean, he hit that great. Yeah, and everything else is built in here. 6, cue ball comes across. 7, 8's in the hole, so 8 to the 9. That's the next. He'll come across table with this.
Patrick Roy, they hate me. I've used 4 fires in my life. You got to be more liberal with it, Pat.
Yeah, Pat received some hate mail after a couple commentaries. People
I remember.
people were texting him, how come I didn't get fire on that shot? I thought I hit it good. And you're just like, wow.
Well,
But keep the fire liberal. It's always good.
yeah, it's a fun part of
Hand out the
stream.
fire like candy on Halloween, dude.
I've started to make my own fire. I've been working on the graphics for it. It looks a lot better than the one we have now.
Really.
Yeah.
I haven't
Nina
seen
gave
it.
me the idea.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. I've been working on it for like almost a week now.
Like the way he played that, extended the rails. A lot of people try to slow roll that and hold it. He was way more accurate with that shot by letting the cue ball go its natural path, and that's what I mean by extending your rails on your shape. And that was a great out right there.
That was a great out by Johnny Bass.
Johnny Bass is on the hill.
Go to our budgetroof.com instant replay again, because this is a great shot here.
Okay, here's what I mean by this, Johnny.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go.
If you're out there, Jeff Chichester, budgetroof.com instant replay. So
Go
this
ahead.
is what happens.
Want me to pause it or?
How come I can't get on the replay screen?
Oh, sorry, the replay doesn't have the
Oh.
ability to draw.
Okay. Well, a lot of people like to slow roll this in,
Yeah.
and they end up on top of the 10 ball. They end up literally on top
Yep.
of it or super close to the 10, instead of putting a stroke on it and extending, coming
Yep.
down to the bottom, back out to the middle of the table, and that allows you to be a lot more accurate.
Let your stroke out a little, right? I like that.
Ball down, and he's going to have a shot on the 1.
There you go.
2 balls
Ooh,
down.
2 balls down.
Tricky position on the 3, though.
Yeah, especially with the 9 ball.
Well, the 7, probably going to see him draw this back. You got to watch the side pocket scratch, but I think he's going to come back. Either going to go to center table with a flat ball
Yeah.
and take the cut on the 3, or he's going to draw back and try to come between the 3 and the 7, between the 3 and the side pocket. Looks like he's cueing low here. Probably get run into the 3. Oh, he got a
he was
beautiful.
okay.
Yeah, he got a
Ooh.
beautiful little rub on the 7 there. Draw back below the 5, play the 5 in the side. If the 6 goes in the corner, this game's over.
I feel like that was the shot there.
I want to get a lot flatter on this 5 though, because now he's going to have to go back and forth, which is fine. and he hit it good. He hit it real good.
Rolling up for the 7 in the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a stun. I'm not gonna slow roll this. I'm gonna put a stroke. I'm gonna put a stun forward on it. A couple rotations of the cue ball forward. It's a
Okay,
stun
yeah,
shot,
yeah.
but you're actually allowing the cue ball to slide forward a little bit, so I can keep accuracy on the 6. I slow roll this, and I always tick the 8. He says I slow roll better than you, TP. That's fine. Go ahead and keep.
Hey, as long as you make the ball.
That's fine. He hit it good. It was a bigger gap than I thought. But this set is over. Johnny Bass, from start to finish,
Sorry, we
controlled the set. Look at you.
I got it fixed.
It was 14-6, right? Now
Yeah.
it's 15-6.
Once this is done, right?
You might see him run it back off stream here.
Here you go.
Johnny Bass, from start to finish, was your best player today. Johnny Bass, 15-6 victorious over Jose Loma. Johnny was in full control from the get, guys. First rack till the end. Maybe in the last 4 racks, maybe a couple maybe a little hiccups. He had to kick, so not blame him for nothing. But he had his speed dialed in, comfortable from the get. And
Yeah.
Jose fumbled just a couple, 3 times, and Johnny took advantage, and that's the end of the match, 15-6. So we got the underdog there with a victory, as according to Fargo.
Yeah, and a lot of comments I was seeing too, thinking that Jose was going to be a.
We'll see you all. But here comes the kiss cam, just off the cam. Here, Kathy came across, giving her man a smooch. We caught it live, though. It was live on tape before.
Oh man.
All right, everyone. 9 a.m. tomorrow. Sign-ups. We're going to get this rolling early in the morning. We got breakfast. We've got a lot of people showing up tomorrow. It's going to be a really fun day. The blind sock draw. The white elephant will follow after everyone gets hooked up with their partner in the sock, and then we'll run the white elephant, where you bid on stealing a partner from somebody, and then from there we'll go to the Calcutta, and then we'll get rolling. It's going to be a fun day. Kayla has done an amazing job once again. Kayla and Mike and Aaron Hara. We've got the presents, and the tree will be filled tonight underneath the tree, and the auction will be fun tomorrow.
Yes.
And there's a lot of cool stuff. You know, you go to some auctions and you're like, I don't know if I want that, but I'll buy it. But everything that I've seen so far is really cool. Bunch of really nice cues, cases. We've got a video game.
Yeah, we got a whole video game.
We've got people donating lessons. We've got people donating boot camps. We've got people. Pat got some pickleball stuff
Yeah.
he's donating.
I saw some free pool time at the rec room. I'm not sure if any other pool halls. I mean, obviously probably Piazzas, but
Yeah, we got a free pool
Yeah.
time for a year on that too.
Yeah.
That should be a good one. We've got a lot of gift cards. I haven't seen everything yet, but I know we got a lot of stuff to pack up tonight and get underneath the tree and set up. So we'll be here late tonight.
yes, we will.
John Dobson, thank you. We've got an amazing team here. We're lucky. We're very lucky. It's tough to put together a great team and great people, and we've got that. So I feel very blessed to be a part of it all, be a part of this great pool community we are a part of.
Yes.
Tyler DePew, that was a great win for Johnny Bass. Oh, there's my action right on stream right now. Daniel.
We got Daniel.
I think I might have to give him 13-7 tonight, playing some one pocket. I haven't hit a ball in 8 days, so I'm fair game to just be bent over. Flipped over. I don't know what bent over, but flipped over.
Flipped
on
over.
the grill. Yeah. We won't get.
We won't get too explicit on here, right?
Yeah.
Should we go ahead and end it for the night?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, well, we got a lot set up to do tonight.
Okay, everyone. Thank you. Did it say the only thing with this? Usually, I can see how many viewers we had tonight.
So yeah, it's actually
You show me where that is. So I see it. 75.
Yep.
75 right now. So we might have had more since the match
We
ended.
probably do. And we have analytics too that I'm tracking. We can go see exactly how many. We can see how many were at the top point of the night. How many were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of analytics that run in the background now.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up, Daniel?
Have a good night, folks.
Have a good night, everyone. We will hopefully see everyone tomorrow morning and have a really fun day tomorrow at this blind soccer.